Dear Chairman Mr. Chen Da-peng, Chairman Mr. Yang Xiaojing, and the leaders of the two major government associations who come all the way from Bangladesh, Mr. Hutton, Executive President, and some other leaders, Mr. Chong Wan Kam from Vitas. Thank you for your time to attend our new product launch event. First of all, on behalf of the company, I would like to express my warm welcome and since thanks to everyone who came to the scene. Welcome to the site of the global launch of the A.M.H product with the theme of to be the king in the era of quick reorders. During this period of time, the industry is also constantly discussing. Jack is about to hold a launch event in Wuhan. What is exactly is A.M.H machines? As the saying goes, 10 years of sharpening a sword. Let us gradually unveil this mysterious world today. I believe everyone has something to look forward to. History has made brilliant achievements, and times have made difference. Each era produced different products, and the invention of the steam engine promoted the first industrial revolution. The invention of electricity promoted the second industrial revolution, and the invention of information technology promoted the third industrial revolution. In the era of clothing production in the past, single category, long cycle, and large batches were the era of mass production of clothes. In the era of mass production 1.0, Jack A.M.H redefined high efficiency and launched a knee-free sewing machine, which was sought after and recognized by the majority of users. During the 4 years from 2012 to 2016, more than 900,000 sales were sold in total. And today, 10 years later, more than 200,000 sets are still in service in the market. In the era of mass production 2.0, Jack A4 redefined high quality and launched the world's first speaking sewing machine in 2015. With a new appearance design and exquisite technology, it has become popular all over the world as soon as it came out. So far, the total global sales volume has exceeded 2.1 million sets. It's still the record holders of the highest sales volume of a single model in the industry. A4 has been pursued and never surpassed. In addition, the price of a second-hand A4 in the market is still more than 500 to 700 Chinese yuan, higher than other brands, and it is also very popular. The fashionable and personalized consumption of clothes has become the mainstream of today. This will cause clothes manufacturers to face small batches, multiple batches, and faster delivery. So it is necessary to quickly respond to the change in the market demand, which is often referred to as the small orders and quick reorders model. Entering the era of small orders and quick reorders, taking China as an example, usually develop a variety of clothes styles first, and produce dozens or hundreds of pieces for proofing and trial sales. Once a certain style is popular, it will immediately follow up and produce. This small order accounts for around 70% in China, Of course, the overseas market is also gradually developing towards the trend of small orders and quick reorders. When the world enters the era of small orders and quick reorders, so like Bangladesh and many other countries also. So when we enter the era of small order and quick reorders, what new challenges will we face? In the quick reorders era, we have bosses be urged to deliver goods. Have you urged the operators to produce goods? And have you asked technicians to work overtime to adjust machines? So next, I will invite you to watch a short video. Yeah, you can see how it happened. And
大视频。
哎，郭总，
张总，500套的宾士套装，后天必须要到我仓库啊。
好的好的，这个明天发出去，保证后天能到。哎，何总，
大总，天气热了，那批牛仔裤啊要给我加急啊。
这周内保证做完给您发出去，都是小单急单，换款机器又要调，时间又这么紧，这个咋办啊？小王，那个500套的冰丝休闲套装订单怎么还没做完？何总的牛仔裤订单都已经开始催了。
老板，干活已经2天没合眼啦，这个套装最快也得下午完工。
那我们就下午开始做牛仔，2天内交货。
拜托老板，每次换款都找机修来调半天，哪来得及？
别急别急，我现在就给你机修老张打电话。喂，老张，你来车间一趟。什么？你下午回不来？机器快好了吧？
也就学手调好了，线还有点浮线，料做起来还有点不平，声音还有点不对。
还要多久啊？着急赶货啊！
没这么快，你一天会2个款，干嘛这么着急啊？
没办法，现在都是小单快返。
so does bosses also facing the repeated the above sense every day? So do you agree? Why is it so difficult for small orders and quick reorders? So let's take a look at the garment factory bosses. So what troubles the operators usually have? The order is small, the goods are in short supply, and they are in a hurry to catch up with the goods. But the operators are slow to deliver. So the boss also helpless. The pain point is that of the technician is usually when changing styles and materials, especially when changing from spring and summer to winter clothes. When the mechanic is very busy or too late, the work will get delayed. So it takes a long time to adjust the machine for changing the styles and materials, and it takes a long time for technician to adjust. Sometimes even they cannot adjust very well, which seriously affects the production efficiency. In fact, the above pain point also exists in overseas, because the overseas factory often have high cost, longer service distance, and also longer waiting time. So does everyone have the same feeling? So in the past, in the mass production era, one style or similar fabric was made in a few days or even dozens of days, and there was nothing wrong with the sewing machine. But today, when small orders and quick reorders, it has become the norm to make several or even dozens of clothes a day. Therefore, in the process of changing styles and materials, many problems have appeared in the sewing machine, such as not good for thick fabric and wrinkle for thin fabric, and especially for the elastic, the stitch is very tight. and various faults such as skip stitch and thread breakage often occur. The technicians also spend most of their time fixing these issues, so waste a lot of time. Why have these issues not been solved? The vice chairman of the China Sewing Machinery Association and director of the Science and Technology Committee, Mr. Lin Jianlong, once said, "In the current era of small orders and quick reorders, frequent change of styles and materials often lead to problems such as skip stitch, thread breakage, and wrinkle. Due to the limitations of its mechanical design and principle, there is no better technology in the industry to solve the problem of full adaptability to fabrics. This is the pain point for the garment factory and the challenge for the industry." So, the era of small orders and quick reorders has come. So how can we redefine the sewing machine? Today, let us witness together that Jack's heavy weapon has conquered the three mountains of extreme thick, extreme thin, and extreme elastic fabrics. Please watch this video.
这就是我们
This is today's hero, Jack A.M.H. It was conceived and born. Unlock the potential of all fabrics. So this magic machine especially solves the garment production problems of small orders and quick reorders. So what is unlocking the potential of all fabrics? So from the words, we can understand if you make stitch for 100 styles per day, like in the video. If you produce so many different styles in a day, if you switch between different fabrics, such as making jeans, shirts, light jackets, and in the case of an urgent order, it needs to jump the queue. So when we face sewing of different fabrics, we need professional equipment or professionals to adjust. And our A.M.H machine, one machine can continuously sewing for different fabrics. No adjustment is required, which greatly saving time and improves production efficiency. You may have questions in your mind. How does A.M.H unlock the potential of all fabrics? How to realize? So today we will unveil. First of all, let's look at the problems first on the screen. The above three videos are taken by a high-speed camera when sewing machine running at 3000 RPM. It can be seen that the ordinary machine cannot climb up the multi-layered section. Yeah, this is the first video. So when it comes to the thick multi-layered section, yeah, the machine cannot climb up. So this is also common. So you will puncture the fabric in the same position. The fabric is not able to be fit, and the fabric is slipping, mainly because the fabric fitting force is not enough. So this is very common. Yeah, and let's see the second video. When it comes to the thin fabric, normally it's very easy to get a wrinkle. Very easy. When it comes to the elastic fabric, we can we can see that the stitch easy to get tight. So this also very easily occurred. This is mainly because the mismatch between the fabric fitting and the needle puncturing and the thread take-up. So do you have the same feeling for these three scenarios? So the root problem is the fabric fitting and the needle puncturing are not strong enough. And the coordination between feeding and puncturing does not match. So this occurred because of the force not strong. In order to solve this problem, we developed the A.M.H fabric adaptive system. Why we call it A.M.H fabric adaptive system? In our industry, you know, because A means light duty in our industry, M means medium duty, H means heavy duty. It means A.M.H means it can be applicable for all fabrics from light duty, medium duty to heavy duty. We spent more than 5 years for this system, mobilized a research and development team of hundreds of people, and cooperated with world-renowned institutions. Finally, overcome the biggest problem in this industry. The A.M.H fabric self-adaptive system can quickly sense fabric changes, adjust the coordination of fabric feeding and puncturing force in real time, adapt to fabrics, and realize continuous sewing of different fabrics without adjustment. A.M.H adaptive system has two core technologies. Which two? Number one is Nine-brain Octopus AI Chip. Second is Vigorously Ape Motor. So let's come to the Nine-brain Octopus AI Chip. Why we call it Nine-brain Octopus? Because octopus have 9 brains. So our chip is as smart as 9-brain octopus, which is able to flexibly perceive and adapt to different environments, and has super learning and memory capabilities, which is very intelligent. 9-brain octopus AI chip realize intelligent perception and real-time response for different fabrics, such as silk, thin, and elastic. 9-brain octopus AI chip has accumulated 200,000 sets of equipment and has the database model of different fabric samples that have been sewn. So we joined, developed by a team of 10 top PhDs experts in the industry and other scientific research institutions around the world. We developed together, and finally this intelligent AI algorithm come out, and it can output the optimal combination data of fabric feeding force and puncture force in real time, according to the needs of fabric through multi-task parallel update calculations up to 10,000 times per second to get a super 9-brain computing power. So we have the super computing power and also super database. The second core technology is our Vigorously Ape Motor. Vigorously Ape Motor, just like the name, because it has well-developed muscles and a strong bone structure. So Vigorously Ape Motor has the characteristics of large torque, strong explosive force, and high precision. So, combined with the through shaft technology of the sewing machine, the puncture is very powerful. Through the high torque density technology, the Vigorously Ape Motor has achieved a comprehensive torque of up to 8.4 Nm, which is equivalent to the power output of a two-wheeled motorcycle, more than 15% higher than other motors with the same volume. At the same time, the accuracy can be controlled to a minimum of 0.05 Nm, combined with the through shaft technology of the sewing machine, realizing a powerful and precise fabric feeding force and puncturing force output. How does A.M.H make the Nine-brain Octopus AI chip and the Vigorously Ape Motor work efficiently and systematically so as to quickly adapt to the needs of various fabrics? Nine-brain Octopus AI chip perceives fabric changes by monitoring changes in fabric feeding and puncturing data in real time. Once the fabric changes, the Nine-brain Octopus AI chip will calculate the fabric feeding and puncturing coordination parameters at high speed and synchronously send them to the two Vigorously Ape motors. The fabric feeding motor optimizes the fabric feeding force, and the main motor optimizes the puncturing force, so as to accurately output the fabric feeding force and the puncturing force. And finally, realize continuously sewing of different fabrics without adjustment. Here, the most critical point is that this process must be completed in an instant. Otherwise, skip stitch and thread breakage have occurred. So it's completely depends on our system. Even at 4,000 RPM, our A.M.H has more than 150 times of data monitoring and parameter adjustment execution per stitch. So this response speed perfectly realized the self-adaptation of various fabrics without manual intervention in the whole process. Let's take a video to see how the Nine-brain Octopus AI chip and the Vigorously Ape Motor work together perfectly. How they work together. Yeah, you can understand after watch this video.
这个传刺力就非常的响。
So is the video very shocking? This A.M.H can be applicable for thick, thin, and elastic fabric. And you can see that golden color in the video. Do you know what's that golden color? It's copper plate. So we put one layer of copper mortar on the denim. Because the A.M.H machine is equipped with the A.M.H fabric adaptive system, so compared with the previous generation, the previous explosive product A4 under the same working condition, so the skip stitch and the thread package can be reduced by 20% when crossing multi-layered section. And compared with the A4, the loose stitch and thread split can be reduced by 50% when sewing a density fabric plus mercerized thread. Our A.M.H fabric adaptive system also has super puncture force and fabric fitting force. This can adapt to almost all extreme fabric scenarios. Then everyone will ask, how strong is the puncture force of our A.M.H? How thick can it sew? As we show on the screen, we can penetrate 105 layers of A4 paper, which is equal to the thickness of 7 coins. The A.M.H machine can easily penetrate, very easy penetrate. So now we will do a small experiment of puncturing force with the A.M.H. Let's watch the video together. Let's see how it successfully do this job.
这1号机已经卡死了，我们快反王依然还在缝。好。
Thank you. Thank you for your applaud. So is the video very shocking? We also moved this experiment here today on the stage. Before the formal experiment, let's play an interactive game with everyone. Because many people on the online maybe cannot feel. So we will give a chance to the guest who come to here today. So we will ask the guest to use a hammer and a nail to penetrate these 105 layers of paper. We will choose one very strong man. Who want to come? Is there anyone? You can put your hands up. Okay, please come. Yeah, with red clothes, very handsome. Yeah, our staff, please send the prompts. Yeah, in the middle. So now we will show you. These are the thickness of 7 coins. Yeah, so I think the online audience also can see this clearly. Yeah, 7 coins. So we will put this together with the papers. So you can see here. Yeah, Yeah, it's almost the same. So you please use this pliers, yeah, to hold this nail, and use the hammer, yeah, to penetrate it at one time, just like our needle. Okay, come on. What's your weight? Yeah, very strong. Okay, one time. Yeah, so let me check. It looks that didn't successfully penetrate. Let me check. Almost. How does it get through around the 2/3, maybe around the 70 to 80 layers of paper. Yeah. Thank you very much. So in order to let everyone have more enjoyment, we also moved this experiment to the scene today. So our guest used the hand, so it's very difficult to penetrate. Yeah, so move to the middle and a little front. Okay. So we can see again. 7 coins. 7 coins. 7. Yeah, 7 coins. So the thickness and the paper here is around. Here is 105 layers. So let's compare again. Yeah, you can check. Yeah. In order to challenge more. So on the basis of 105 layers of paper, we will add 5 layers more paper. So you know, it's already very extreme for 105 layers of paper. So now this is even more. So now totally 110 layers of paper. So now let's try and challenge. So please hold your breath and focus on the sewing machine. Focus on the stage. Yeah, and also the camera, please be ready. Have you sewn this kind of so thick materials before? Similar like 110 layers of papers. Okay. Let's have a look. This is the front side. And the back side, you can see, yeah, it successfully penetrated. So this is our A5E-A, which can penetrate 110 layers of paper. So are you satisfied? Just now we showed the powerful puncturing force of A5E-A, which is very strong. And there is also another power, the powerful feeding force. So these two, when they combine together, so it will become perfect. So next, let me show you the powerful feeding force of the A5E-A. So now, please first watch this video, the tug of war of sewing machine. Have you heard before the tug of war for sewing machine? So this is the first time to show of you.
为了挑战的公平性，我们把机器所有的调整参数一样，同一个压脚压力，
针具浆，
同一个针距，而且是同一个速度下面进行拔河。
So this is a tug of war for sewing machine. So do you think is this experiment exciting, shocking or not? We also moved the tug of war experiment here. So our staff, please move the prompts and our A5E-A machine to the stage. Yeah, please come to the middle of the stage. Yeah, well, for this tug of war need more space. You can see we have adjusted all the parameters in the same condition. For example, the product foot pressure is the same. And the same stitch length and the same speed. Yeah, all in the same condition. So in order to make it more fair, there is one middle point. So you can see this red fabric. This is in the middle. So now this is in the middle. Okay, listen to my words. 1, 2, 3. Then start. Okay, please watch here. And focus. Let's. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Start. The result can tell us the A5E-A fully run. And it also shows the powerful of our A5E-A. After watching the two experiments just now, some people may say, what does this have to do with my clothes for production? What does it matter? Let's go back to the production application scenarios of A5E-A now. Let's imagine what kind of fabrics are the thickest and the thinnest and the most elastic when we make clothes. For example, the extreme thick fabric, the fleece denim, and the extreme thin fabric like the single layer mesh, and the extreme elastic fabric like 4-way elastic fabric for yoga. We prepared the 3 kinds of extreme fabrics as I seen today. And on the extreme thick denim fabric, we put 10 layers of denim, and we add 1 more layer of copper plate on the denim. So next, we will do this extreme fabric change here. And we can do these 3 extreme fabrics continuously. So our staff, please move the sewing machine and prompts to the stage. Okay. We prepared the fabrics. Yeah. You can see here in my hand, there are 3 extreme fabrics in my hand. The first one is denim. And a very shining golden color copper plate. So the audience online also can see this clearly. And below that, this is a very elastic fabric. And then below that is that single layer mesh. Have you feel that? If you can feel, then we will use these 3 extreme fabrics to make stitch on our A5E-A machine. Okay. Let's focus here. Yeah. You can see easily cross the multi-layer section and also the elastic area and the extreme thin area. Oh, one more time, okay? The second time. Easily get climb up the extreme thick area, the multi-layer section, and the elastic and the thin mesh. Thank you. We need more applause. Then we show you the stitch. This is the stitch on denim and copper plate. This is 10 layers of denim plus copper plate. And elastic fabric, like yoga, for yoga clothes. And thin fabric, the single layer mesh. Yeah, you can see it's also flat. Yeah, straight and flat. Thank you. Thank you very much. There should be applause. Thank you. Yeah, is the A.M.H really that awesome? Do you agree? Different fabrics can be sewn without adjustment. After we see the real machine sewing real materials. Next, so the real materials, 3 kind of extreme fabrics. So after the stitch, next I will invite everyone to enjoy the extreme fabrics fashion show made by our A.M.H. This is done without any adjustment on our A.M.H machine. Please invite our models come to the stage. So where is your applause?
这是我们
The first one is number 1 model. We have super elastic stockings. All she wears is stitched with stockings, so it's super elastic. Yeah, super elastic. So you can have a look. Yeah, the model will show you. Okay. The number 2 model. She wears super thick canvas, and also on the thick canvas, there's also copper plate on surface. So the clothes is very heavy and thick. The third model, she wears denim plus leather plus straw, which is a mixed styles. So most of the materials worn by her. The fourth model, she wears mesh skirt, which is a super thin. This is also made by our A.M.H machine. Yeah. The fifth, the clothes is made by wrapping paper. Made by paper only. You can also have a look. Yeah, the clothes made by paper. The last one, he wear leather plus copper plate. So it's an armor suit. So have you seen the movie like this? Like a general who is in the battlefield. The leather plus copper plate. Okay. So it's very shining once the light is on him. Yeah, you can also check. Thank you. After doing so many experiments and challenges above, it has fully demonstrated the powerful characteristics of Jack A.M.H, which has a powerful A.M.H fabric adaptive system, masters the two core technologies of nine-brain Octopus AI Chip and Vigorously Ape Motor, which can realize precise puncturing force and precise fabric fitting force, and unlock the potential of all fabrics. At the same time, we also cooperated with 6 well-known institutions to carry out comprehensive and in-depth joint development. For example, the University of Edinburgh from England and the University of East Anglia from England and German Porsche design and German Teams design and 2 universities in China, Zhejiang University in China and Huazhong University of Science and Technology. And in various fields such as AI, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things, industrial design, materials, bionics, we all cooperate with them in those fields. All these efforts lays a solid foundation for the birth of the A.M.H. Among the 4 largest listed companies in the industry in the world, Jack R&D investment far exceeded that of our peers. Nearly 6% of our total sales are invested in R&D every year. And not only the R&D investment, but also the numbers of our patents is also far more than the sum of the patents of several listed companies. So this is the result and the fruit of our R&D. So R&D draws the whole company to move forward. In order to achieve the ultimate performance and experience of A.M.H, we have used a lot of latest technologies and conducted large-scale testing. For example, in order to let the operators experience the comfortable sound of the machine running, we used the human ear comfort evaluation model for testing. This technology is different from the usual decibel meter that can only detect the sound level. So our technical model can detect what kind of sound is more suitable for human beings, what sound is good and what sound is not good. In the case of reducing the decibel as much as possible, we carry out special sound optimization so that the sound left by the A.M.H sounds more comfortable and the operators can work more quietly. Here, please listen to the voice of the users who has used our A.M.H machine. Because before launch this model, we sent this machine to overseas market and also China market for trial. So please listen to this video and hear what the boss and the operators feedback.
产品切换的过程中给我们减少了很多的麻烦。
有薄转厚或者是有厚转薄的话，不用特意的去调节，我感觉还可以。
挺稳定的吧，有的时候厚料、薄料，有的时候都可以做，不用去调整。机器包括机器一些零件也不怎么容易坏，用的都挺平稳的。
它3层一起做的时候，它不会把那个布吃进去，做得很沉。
有的过厚什么的也能做。
看一个轻松，然后就是做那个厚的地方很容易过去。说一说的，这个机器厚的薄的是不用调试。
流程就是强多了。
适应很多种面料，例如说厚一点的面料它也可以使用，当我们转换成薄面料它也可以使用。
好。Okay. So this is the actual feedback from the factory boss and operators. And of course, we will collect more feedback from the customer in the future. So we can do this kind of work without any adjustment. We did a simple calculation. Using our A.M.H, what kind of result, what kind of output can bring to you. First, it can effectively reduce the waiting time for clothes style change, and reduce the service time by the technician, and reduce the skip stitch and thread breakage. We have calculated, after using our A.M.H machine, the comprehensive production is at least 5% faster than the traditional machine. According to the salary level of 6,000 Chinese yuan per month, if increase 5% more, it can help the boss earn nearly 3,500 yuan more per year. So it's almost around $500 per year. So how much do you think the retail price of A.M.H should be sold in China for such a great machine? So what price? Some people said 10,000 RMB. Some people say 5,000. Some people say 4,500. Such a good machine can bring you such high value. So what should be the price? So what price? 3,200. There should be applause at this time. We finally set the retail price of A.M.H at 3,200 yuan in China market. Only need 3,200 yuan. Yeah, for example, you can save 3,500 a year. Buy machine only 3,200. So have a 3,200 yuan, you can have an A.M.H that can unlock the potential of all fabrics. The return of investment of this machine is very fast. Quick reorder era. Only choose A.M.H. Jack A.M.H. Unlock the potential of all fabrics. We are coming. The boss who's sitting here or who is online, if you want to produce quickly, then choose A.M.H. Thank you. Thank you very much. The above is all the content of this A.M.H product launch event. Thank you.